Okay, hello everybody, welcome to this evening stream. So this evening we're going to revisit an idea we had a few weeks ago, and it seemed like everybody enjoyed it quite a lot last time. It was pretty chaotic, it was quite kind of high stress, but pretty good fun as well. And sort of leaning on one of the best things about Crayta is obviously the speed of building games and building entire experiences. So what we're going to do is at the start of the stream, we're going to roll 3 random things. We're going to do a random starter game, so sort of your base template. Random theme pack, so Western Frontier, Magic Castle, any of those, and also like a prompt. So last time we did this, we gathered a bunch of prompts. I think AJ wrote some as well. So what we ended up with at the end was 3 kind of elements that we're going to build our game. So everybody then goes off, builds their game. We have 1 hour to complete the game. After the hour, you must publish. And then for the rest of the stream, what we'll do is we'll run through and have a quick look at what everybody made. I have taken out the previous Game Jams options, so we don't get any of those again. I think we ended up with Capture the Flag, Magic Castle, Princess Perfection, which was quite an odd combination to get. So they won't come around again. And this time, what's different is I'm going to be joined by Adam. So Adam, do you want to say hello?
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Oh, okay. So we are ready to go, I think. Let us know in chat if you are ready to go. And what we will do is we will jump into preview over here. It's my little generator world. And we'll get the prompt going. So as I say, there's no real rules to this. You know, you can use packages, you can use kind of whatever you need, you know, upload UI. Hopefully you can get it approved within an hour. You know, there's no restrictions to it. We kind of want people to use Crayta in the way that it's intended to be used. You can collaborate, you can maybe hop between different projects if you want to. There's no rule, there's no prizes. This is purely just a bit of fun and also a good exercise for people to learn kind of how to build quickly and how to prototype ideas pretty quickly. So as I say, there's no real rules. The only real kind of rule I would say is just do your best to stick to the 3 prompts, so we can all have a bit of fun. Last time we ended up with a lot of very different interpretations of it, so it's quite interesting. So, okay, let's jump in. So I'm going to hit go now. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, Western Frontiers, Race, Inconspicuous Geometrics. Oh, I did a practice roll earlier and I got kind of similar to this. Maybe was it the same? Maybe it was it was Neon Coast. Okay, so Western Frontiers, Race, Inconspicuous Geometrics. What does that even mean? I guess that's going to be like stuff popping up and things like that.
What does that mean? A, for the English speakers, and then B for non-English speakers, because I'm struggling.
There's going to be some interesting Google Translates on this to sort of get what people think would be good for this. So let's just get some things going. So people can go ahead and get your games made. Get ready to sort of throw those together. So say it needs to be the race starter game that you're basing this on. Don't worry, the theme doesn't have to strictly only include things from Western Frontier. What we kind of want is people to sort of focus relatively within that space. So as long as it looks like a Western Frontier, obviously you can use assets from outside of that pack. That's not a problem. So don't worry about that. Right, so what do we have? We have Western Frontier, Race,
Just to clarify, Russ.
Yeah.
The theming isn't that strict in that even though it is Western Frontiers, you could kind of mash it up with another theme in the same way that, I'll try and avoid spoilers, Canyon Miners has flavors of other theming in it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense.
As I say, it's kind of like, as long as it looks like something kind of fairly Western and it's mainly majority Western assets, yeah, don't worry too much. Does that fit? Oh, it doesn't quite fit on screen. So let's just make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay. So Western Frontier, Race, Inconspicuous Geometrics. I'm going to start the clock. So we're going to go to 8:05 here. So this might just overspill a little bit. Oh, no, that's going to give me... Okay, there's more than 36 seconds. In 34 seconds, we should get a full countdown timer. So that's going to give me 30 seconds to get my game set up and ready. Initial thoughts on a name for this, Adam? No pressure.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Don't put me on the spot like that. That'd be a good name.
I quite like No Pressure, actually, as it's a race.
No pressure. Okay. Oh, initial thoughts. So Western race. So it's going to be kind of Red Rock, all that sort of stuff. Race. So race. This is so it's not a time trial. This is a. I think we used to call this PvP race, didn't we? It's everybody racing together at the same time. It's that sort of race. Okay. Oh, I need to invite you in, don't I? That would help. Okay, the
Yes,
clock starts
nice.
properly now, so we've got 59 minutes and 35 seconds left. I don't know.
I think you panicked KD thinking that was the time left,
yeah,
not the time till starting.
it was actually an hour and 20 seconds, but the timer I've got set up doesn't register the hour. But there we go. So 59 minutes left. So let's just start noodling around with something. So I'm imagining, should we just keep it simple and have like a straight line sort of race? So don't make it too curved. So we'll go for a long straight line sort of race.
Mind if I centre the race?
Geometrics. Is that like, so what have you put in chat there? Not clearly visible or attracting attention. I'm almost imagining things to like just pop up and appear. That makes sense. So like elements are like traps and things. We can kind of make it like a race obby. But have it so like.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've tried to centre the map, but you've gone off on the left.
Oh.
Over it.
Oh, I think that was a mistake. Feel free to.
Oh, right.
Feel free to undo that. So, yeah, I'm imagining it's almost like elements of the map that look static and inconspicuous are actually traps that come out and buff you around, and we can do some stuff with launching the player perhaps and things like that. Does that kind of works? It's the geometrics bit, I guess, like geometry, so shape. So we could it could kind of be elements of the map that are voxel based that are actually traps, inconspicuous traps.
Yeah, that could work. So there's particular shapes along the map which are the traps.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And they
So
like
I don't know, a square opens up and it's a pit, or
yeah, that's exactly in my head. I'm imagining, or it's just a bit of collision turns off and you fall through, fall through the floor. It's inconspicuous, maybe, or it could be, Total Wipeout where there's the bit with the wall, and then there's like the boxing gloves come out the wall. It's almost like you could have red rock, and then you've got like red rock pillars that just come out and like launch the player when it hits them. Stuff like that. So it's kind of inconspicuous. It's like, oh, there's just a rock here. Then all of a sudden the rock's like coming out and punching you.
Yeah, I can see that working.
Maybe that works.
I think what I'm going to do, because we want a straight line race, got some checkpoints, but we probably don't want people to be able to sort of fall off and run along the sides, right?
Yep.
So the first thing I'll do is maybe set up a system where I raise the death plane to be kind of around ground level, and then try and push the world down and make it look like more of a desert, and we're running along a ridge in the desert.
Oh,
That
nice.
makes sense.
Yeah. So we're like high up on a ridge sort of thing.
Yeah. See what I can do.
Okay, we need to make sure it's wide enough. Well, I guess we can turn player to player collision off. Let's do that before we forget.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna. Do I need to remove the terrain? Yeah, I might remove the terrain. So our main terrain is just that thin bit in the middle, which obviously we can extend out if we want. Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it.
Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, that's a pretty good like focus point as well for that. Okay, so let's think about some traps. A little bit of like a time. I guess we could just. Oh, there's your obby. We made the obby pack, didn't we? That would probably work. Obby components.
Yes, that's probably quite useful for a few of these things.
Let's install that. Another thing that might be worth people bearing in mind is the build jam we just did. We're creating the builder base. Kind of the theme doesn't really work with this so much, but there may be some elements in there that are really quite useful for people to start building from. Some of the buildings perhaps might work, or some of the code packages. Maybe there's some way to get Mighty's turrets in here that could do some stuff. There's a lot of different ways that we could perhaps use those packages. So do see, how many of the build jam packages you can use. And if you are stuck for how to use any of the packages, then do head over to the forum and head over to the package guide section, where you can kind of get a lot of kind of input of how the various packs and things work. Okay, so what have we got in here? We have we set up kind of, various things like timed blocks and stuff like that. Invisible platform. That sounds like the sort of thing we want. So invisible platform. Yes, that's right. So it like kind of randomly deactivates every so often. And we could quite quickly get this and make it exactly the same. So the only thing that's going to give it away is the slight seam, perhaps, but that can be the first trap. Let's move the checkpoints out of the way. Okay, so how does this work? So random activation, kind of like random activation, that seems chaotic. We had a time, so let's say every like 2 to 5 seconds. And it loops. Collision. Okay, cool. So I think those parameters should mean that this little block here will disappear and reappear randomly, which is pretty cool. That's what we want. That's that. What else do we have in this pack? Blasting. Oh, yeah, I've got an idea for that. We could do like some like stones that are like act as mines, so they're like inconspicuous little rocks that are actually little explodey boys.
Like explodey boys.
Explodey boys. I might call them that.
Right. I'm kind of like very quickly prototype out a terrain, so we've got something here that won't look super professional, but at least it's fast.
That's what we like, fast. 52 minutes left, so we're good. That will soon become 8 minutes before we know.
Exactly 8. We will see no other time pass. It'll just be 8.
It'll just be 8. So have you made the ground out of a separate voxel mesh?
I have.
Cool.
And with a plan that will unfold in a bit.
Nice. I like it. Okay, so let's get...
That should allow me to do this quickly. Probably could have sped up this process even more, to be honest, but there we go. I didn't.
Collision blast. So I don't want that to be a jumbo landmine. I want that to be stone. I've got a redstone. No, is it rock? Doing this in the wrong way. Right, let's do it from here and we can actually see them, can't we? Okay. Small rock. Perfect. So maybe some of these could be exploders.
Explodey boys.
Explodey boys. In fact, I'm going to make a new template from this so we can update them all at the same time if we want to. Explodey boys. Bios.
Explodey bios.
Explodey boys. Okay. So these are kind of pre-configured, I think, to work on collision. Yeah, okay, on collision with this, it's going to activate go. So actually, it's going to blast everybody around it. I think that works pretty well. Or what's AJ saying here? So I'm imagining jumping / leap of faith onto geometric objects, and some of them have no collision, and you fall through. Okay. Yeah. So it's like inconspicuous because some of them work, some of them don't. So that kind of works.
I think there should be a subtle clue in those cases when that is the sort of thing. Because gameplay where something unexpected happens kind of goes from fun to frustrating if you don't know why it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Or there's no way of predicting it. So I like the idea, but I think there should be some sort of a clue, like, like how we've got this red rock and there's like a cracked version and a normal version.
Yes.
Something like that, where the crack, if it's got a bit of the cracked voxel in it, then it can break when you jump on it.
Do let us know in chat if you are taking part, and if you want to kind of maybe explain roughly what you're going for, what your sort of idea is. I'd be interested to know who's going to perhaps try and mix up the race side of it as well. So rather than just building a course, like what you might do to actually kind of mix the race up a little bit. Oops. Okay, so what we're going to do now is place some of these that are just meshes. So it's inconspicuous because some of these rocks might blow you up. Some of them might not. Difficult to give a clue on these ones, but maybe this is just a run through and do your best. Okay, so then let's think about checkpoints. So we probably want a checkpoint after here. So I guess, as you say, you're going to raise the death plane to be like sort of falling off of this is fatal.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
I think that'll then make sense because it looks like falling off should kill you. So fantastic. This worked.
Okay, what else have we got in our pack? Falling platform. Yeah, so maybe that's the next section. This base plate that you've made, I guess we can sort of copy and paste version of it.
That's the idea.
Yeah, cool. Oh, you're going to do like a parallax thing with it moving with you? Is that your trick?
No, but I was just making it so we can easily copy and paste it, but also like rotate squares of it so it kind of looks a bit more varied.
Gotcha.
Although that would be cool, but it might take away time from doing like the gameplay.
It might do, yeah.
So then I want to remove the ones that shouldn't be on here. This.
Right, so let's do a little bit of design here. So sort of make it look like this is a broken rock going away, and then we probably want a bunch of, oh yeah, like coming out of the fog. Maybe I could take, no, I'll make a new one. So let's go here and let's make, I guess your like big rock things you've made here are like just part of the terrain, aren't they? Or have you done?
They are, yeah.
They're not an individual thing.
No, I merged them in.
Cool. So let's make a new one. Got it jumping. Oh, that's not how you make new ones. Jumping pillar. Okay, so jumping pillar is going to be red rock. KD says stuck on what to do. Maybe one thing to do is maybe ignore the third element of it to start with if you are really stuck, and just focus on making some sort of Western race, and then maybe you'll find something to inspire you for that third one. But I think if you are stuck, then rather than wasting time and not doing anything, just focus on the first 2 prompts and make sure, perhaps you come out with some sort of quick sort of starter game race with that sort of Western theme. I think that'd be pretty good. Okay.
Having lots of these.
So then if I place a vanishing platform, that's what invisible platform inherits. Oh, not inherits from, that's what it uses. What about a falling platform? There we go, that's what I want, but instead of it being that mesh, I want to use my new mesh, which is called Jumping Pillar. Gosh, there we go. Platform trigger. Stop. Okay, there's that, and then what can I do now? If I make this a template, I can copy more of them. I'll call this Jumping Pillar. Oh wait, I make the whole thing rather than just the trigger a template, that'd be better. Hey, where's my race gone? There it is. Okay, so let's copy paste some of these in a sequence. So I think the idea is these are like kind of stepping stones over a river. You can imagine that sort of style of gameplay, whereas as people jump on them, they fall, but I'll sort of make them reappear pretty quick. And the idea being they should fall sort of past the death plane and eliminate any players that don't quite make it. So we'll do a few of these, I think. This terrain starting to look really cool. Like with this, that sort of low level fog kind of sells it as a sort of quite high up thing. Maybe we could make what the main bit we're doing, the main terrain, a bit taller perhaps.
Yeah, potentially. Should be easy to just lift that up because it's a separate voxel mesh.
41 minutes, so we've had a third of our time.
Right, I'd say we're doing okay for that.
Okay, yeah. Be good to get maybe a little test in at some point to just make sure we're on the right track.
Okay, we've got quite a big terrain now. If you look around,
oh nice, yeah,
it kind of recedes into the fog. But yeah, should be super cheap because the only bits with actual meshes are the bits nearby, and then all the rest doesn't have any actual meshes. It's just voxels.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Well, what do you think about giving it a go? If I just get the third checkpoint into place.
Yeah, go for it. Then I'll probably concentrate on helping you with some of the obstacles.
Yeah. Okay. Right. See what we've got. One thing I'm wondering actually.
Oh, one's in the wrong place.
Let's move the start point. In fact, is the death plane moved up as well?
No, I haven't done the death plane yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you just move
I'll do that. You move to spawn. That should go to 0. Although you can't actually visualize the death plane, so let me just check that. New locator at 0. Maybe I'll drop it down to like -100. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Did you move the spawn?
I did move the spawn. Maybe are we falling through the geometry?
Have we set the spawn? Start 1.
Start one
Is
is
that where it's going? Start 1.
that, yeah.
You got start lobby 1. What's that?
Oh, what's start lobby one?
Oh, that's inside the
Ah,
geometry.
that's.
That'll be it. Oh, there's a lobby that comes with these.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Maybe
Shall
that's
I build a bit
something.
of the space?
I would say maybe that's something you could make as a little lobby area.
Yeah. For now, I'll put it back there and put a wall up just so we know. Then I'll do something better with it.
Yeah. And what I guess what we could do is for now where our leaderboard could
Yeah.
go. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that works. Best time though,
Yeah. So
entries.
this will be a lobby.
Okay. So that's randomly turning off and on.
Oh.
Oh.
The deck works.
Well tested.
At least someone's doing the important work here.
Oh, okay. These are
Wait,
instant kill.
you mean permanent?
Oh, we
kill?
don't. We don't respawn. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Not sure how I feel about that. I think we should respawn.
Yeah. Otherwise, the checkpoints are kind of pointless, right?
Yeah. Did you just jump around the side?
Oh.
Oh, you're dead.
Okay, go. Oh, damn it.
Oh, you launched me a bit, but I didn't die. Right. What are these jumpy things for?
If you turn around, the ones that you so I need to
Oh, they take
spin
quite a while to
those.
disappear.
Yeah, and they probably should come up from the ground.
Yes. Don't know how well they cope with that logic, but yeah, we should definitely try it. Just wondering, because I jumped over all of those, and then they'd have been missing for you, so it didn't really work as an obstacle for me. Whereas we want we want a bit of rubber banding rather than helping
Yeah,
the player at the front. So maybe
they
we need to
could
have a think about how we do them.
they could not be collision based, and they could just be random. Like they're randomly just dropping down. So like you might
Yeah.
be about to jump on one and you see it wobbling, and you have to try and like not go on that one.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, cool. So a few little things there. So I'll have a look at getting the pillars to behave a bit better, and I'll get respawning in if you wanted to tackle some other little bits.
Yep, I'll have a look at the lobby.
Respawning. Respawn is active. Respawn delay time is 5 seconds. But perhaps if
There weren't
nothing's
any errors. So...
if nothing's telling it to respawn, like respawns are active, but nothing's checking. Is respawn active? Therefore,
game controller has auto respawn unticked, so I've just ticked that.
Cool. Like I say, that would be
That's
it.
the game controller entity in the world tree.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's that. Let's have a look. I kind of want Explodey Boys to maybe be not do damage, but instead, yeah, don't damage the player, but instead just like blast them around. So it's more about knocking people off the course than instantly killing them. So if I up that and that, let's see how that works. Cool. Okay, and our jumping pillars. full time. Number of wobbles 4, wobble time for 2, full 4. So they probably need to fall a bit quicker. So I think that's going to be like that. Not a swoosh that I'm after. Just turn this up. Rock. Trying like a rumble sound. Yeah, there we go. I want it to loop though. Maybe not horoscopes either. Good sound for this of a rock falling.
Impact, rock impact or something. Oh, just realised.
Large stone impact, perfect.
Got no sound.
Okay, obstacle fall script. So that has a fall vector. I've put it to minus 5,000, but I guess. Okay, so it's going to fall by minus 5,000, and then when it resets, it does the fall vector times -1. But then how does it end up in the sky?
I speak to the person that wrote the script.
Yeah. Set relative position to start position plus. Oh, okay. Start position plus 5,000, and then go down. Okay. Okay. So if I just get rid of that initial set and alter the relative position, go back to the start, that should do it. So what you're doing is you were trying to get the effect of it falling and then coming out of the sky and coming back down. So you were basically falling and then setting it to its start position plus the amount it falls times -1. So going the other way and then falling again. Whereas if I just get rid of that set, it will kind of fall and then it will just do an alter relative position back to its start point. So it should just go up and down.
Yeah, that's true.
That seems to be the logical approach.
In fact, if you modify the script in a useful way, so that's like a Boolean checkbox, then I could maybe update the package so it's a bit more usable for people.
Yeah. Reset as fall from sky. No, reset. How does that?
Reset from below or reset from ground or something.
Yeah, because it depends. Because if you set it to go up into the sky, then the way you got the code now will then put it below where it started, so it comes up from the ground. So it's like switching either way. So it's almost like a reset.
Oh yeah.
Reset from opposite. There we go. We both said it at the same time. So reset from opposite. That's a Boolean. This is pretty cocky to be like fixing codes we don't need to when we've got 31 minutes left. Maybe it is. If self.properties reset from opposite, then do this. Okay. So, and I want those to not do that. So, okay, false by default. That's good. Right. Very Western. Isn't very Western Frontiers yet. So maybe we need to get more meshes in here somehow. So that's what the next section could be. We've got the swinging axe, haven't we? So we sort of need to maybe incorporate a swinging something somehow. Let's see. Okay, so we have Obstacle swinging axe. There it is. Oh, a timed blocker. That's my kind of annoying obstacle. Let's get some of those in.
Shall I do an obstacle after this?
Yeah, maybe you want to think of something that uses the swinging axe,
All
but
right.
as a swinging, like, I don't know, pitchfork or something. Trying to think what we've got.
Yeah, I might swing it the other way as well, so it comes up from underneath.
And I guess the inconspicuous part of it is like maybe there's like it probably inconspicuous in the timer, so it could be something that's there static, but then on a random time it will just spin round, and if you're next to it, it'll get you when it spins.
That, or maybe I time like a hatch or something dropping out the way as it swings,
Yeah.
so it looks like a solid piece of the ground until it swings around. Don't take any of what I say as a promise or anything.
No.
Right. How on earth are these things set up?
Okay, so all of these are like randomly going to appear and disappear just as bits. I might try and incorporate them into the terrain a bit more, or maybe I could make like a overhanging canyon here. This is more like a tunnel.
Swings. A gun, just in case the swinging doesn't get you, it's going to shoot you in the face as well. That would be harsh on an obstacle course, wouldn't it? It swings past, you're like, whoa, just missed that, and it just shoots you.
Yeah, it's like,
And you die anyway.
wait a minute.
A spade. That's a funny thing to hit people with.
Oh, we've probably got some fun noises to go with that as well. Like
Yeah,
cartoon, like
I think
standing on a rake
I'll
sort of
hit
thing.
people with a spade. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. If you stand on like a pressure pad or something, it swings a spade up into your face.
Oh, very inconspicuous as well. It's like you've got no idea that the spade's coming.
Yeah. Let me have a look at doing that. So it would go. Whoop. So rotate that way.
You still need the dropping pillars to activate automatically and randomly. Activate automatically and randomly instead of oh yes, yeah, because we said it rather than being like a stepping stone thing. It needs to just be random. That's true. Good shout, Echo Rock. Do that in a mo. Okay, done a bit of voxel building, so a little bit more interesting around that bit. To see a little spade like swinging. That looks hilarious. Does race template respawn? Yeah, it does, just not by default. So if you go to the game controller and scroll down, you'll see, I think Adam saw the option. Auto respawn. Okay, so make sure auto respawn is ticked and it will handle the respawning. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck on the spectate camera.
Spade. Oh, nice. It comes with a built-in obstacle trigger.
Okay, so yeah, let's get these to do what we said. So jumping pillars. So if I get rid of be on the platform trigger, won't it? If I get rid of this and instead, yeah, looping. The activation time probably be quite quick, so come back in 2 seconds. Activate randomly every 3 to 6 seconds, maybe. Yeah, that looks. Loop. Okay, so looping does make it go from the start. Okay, good. 22 minutes left, so we're almost 2/3 of the way through. Do you need to hit every checkpoint to finish the race template? Zekarok says there, yeah, I think you do. And Ekarok does have a package, non-linear checkpoints that can alter that. So if you've got time, 20 minutes, probably have a look at implementing that. But yeah, I do think you need to hit every checkpoint.
Oh, yeah, that would be an interesting take on this, doing a non-linear race. So you could kind of go around anywhere. So
Yeah.
like if it wasn't in a straight line, if there were just a number of checkpoints you had to reach via various obstacles, but you could kind of open world, you could do it in any order and then just get to an end point. That'd be cool. So try and perfect this spade, this swinging spade. It's slightly tricky to work with. You weren't doing that last time and you were in the same rotation.
You talking to your spades again?
Yes. Who doesn't? There, that's what you should be doing. Yes, okay. Good. How do we make voxel meshes that will move away as well? Don't want that to loop.
Okay, right. What can I do now? Oh, do we go as brave as adjusting some UI? But UI polish.
Oh yeah, got them.
Let's do. I mean, maybe just fonts and stuff like that, isn't it? It's probably the best thing to do. So let me just get the page up. So for anyone who hasn't done sort of UI stuff before, I'll just pull up the page here to show you how to do it. Really quite quick and easy. I often find it's nice to just get the example from the developer site. So let me just add a bunch of stuff here. So if I go to developer.crayta.com, okay, so what you'll get is you'll come to a site like this where you can get a bunch of stuff. And while I'm here, and I remember the creator program here, we have just opened our kind of applications for the second month of the creator program, so the Ignition program. So if you are interested in becoming one of our Ignition members, then do make sure you fill out the application, and we'll go through the process again at the end of the month and be letting the next batch of people into the program. So yeah, do make sure you head over and do that. Come to the developer program as the developer site and click the button there to jump in. I'm going to go to tutorials now though, and I'm going to go down to using fonts in Crayta, and then here you get a little bit of a code snippet at the top. So I want to copy and paste that into here. So I guess the first one I'll do is let's say actually what sort of UI do you get in this? I guess the timer is one, isn't it? The key.
Yeah, there's the timer. You don't really have a health bar because you just die or don't die.
Yeah, you just fall off, don't you? Maybe we could do some shouts. Okay,
And
so
there's the leaderboard, of course.
copied this in. Oh yeah, that's a good shout. I copied this in, so I've got this new font face bit at the top. So what I want to do now is go back to here and have a find of the font I want. Something that looks pretty Western. Quite like this one, Maiden Orange Regular might work. So copy the font file in there and then take the first little bit, so not the regular, but take Maiden Orange. That'll be the name that we see here. Put that there and there. And then if I go to my user, I guess it's going to be under here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we should see that that font looks slightly different now. It's a little bit more Western. I guess we could style it a touch. Not really sure what makes it look more Western, but maybe a slightly different color on it. If like a silver edge with like an orange background, maybe something like that. Black text. Cool. I think that'll do. I'm not going to go, not going to go too crazy, but just a little difference. It's something to at least make it kind of stand out, and it's always a good tip. Is to throw in some like slightly different UI in any game. Really quickly makes it stand out from other things. Quite often, one of the first things I'll look for is how different the UI is, and it just really helps your game sort of stand out amongst the crowd. Okay, so that's that. Notifications. I don't think we get any notifications, but in case, let's throw some in here. Okay, so we see that's changed there. I'm going to leave that as it is. So let's now go across to our leaderboard. And do the same in here. So let's copy this in. Change that there. Let's change that. Cool. Okay, there we go. Okay, how are you getting on with your spades?
We're getting there. Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to turn
Not sure
rolling
how well this
off.
is going to work.
Just realised I did like a roll off the edge and that wasn't very good. So let's turn off the break fall roll. I think can roll, can slide, sure, if you want to. Okay, well, I'll just keep doing little set dressing bits. Let me know when you're good for another go.
I don't think my rotation logic's very good. Ooh, no. Minus 45. Why is it doing that? Makes no sense.
Just watching now.
Yeah.
I thought that was a pick fork mesh then. I was like, I don't think we had a pick fork, but it's just the way you got the spade like clipped
Oh
through.
yeah.
It looks like a pitchfork. Any Western based packages we can look to include here? So Western Buildings by Lucy.
Yeah, you could stick that in. Give some nice set dressing. I think you'll recognize it. Right, so that swings a spade. The spade, yes, kills you, but it says you got sliced. It should say you got whacked.
You got whacked. Oh, it's like missing. Or if I just dragged the wrong thing there. That's missing like it's walls for some reason. Saloon? Saloon's better. That works. Yeah, I recognise this saloon.
Good. You should.
I
In
spent,
fact, anyone who's watched our trailer should recognize that silly.
yeah, I spent enough time breaking it apart into individual bits and putting timers on them, and man, that was a long time ago.
What on earth has happened with this? Okay, I'm very, very confused.
Is it fixable in the next 11 minutes and 25 seconds?
No,
Okay, plan
but
B.
it doesn't matter. Why is that not? You stupid spade.
Hi, Vilva. Vilva says, what are we building? So we are building a Western Frontier race with the prompt of inconspicuous geometrics, which we've kind of interpreted as traps and things that don't look like a trap but turn out to be a trap. So this is a build along. This is sort of a format that we're going to try and do more often. I think it's quite a fun way to build in Crayta. So essentially at the start of the stream, we rolled 3 random things. So we randomly generated the Western Frontier, the race, and the inconspicuous geometrics prompts. And then there's a few people in chat. I think Slater is having a go. I think KD's having a go. Maybe some others are having a go. So I think Dry Coast is probably also there. Basically building along. And what we'll do when we hit the time in just over 10 minutes time, we'll all hit publish, and we'll kind of drop the links in Discord and have a quick play through everyone's games. And it's an interesting puzzle. It's an interesting kind of, you've got to think about how am I going to get the game together in an hour, and you start to learn the pieces of it in terms of what the order in which to build quickly, and it's just generally a pretty cool little exercise. And sometimes you can create some really good, really interesting, really great looking games in literally 60 minutes.
You can't, as you'll see with my bit.
I'm sure it'll work just fine.
All right, I'm happy with it. I'm just going to place a few.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it doesn't really work that well, but it'll do.
Placing some of Boop's Western buildings. Make the fog that much more dynamic.
I think it does do the inconspicuous part pretty well, which is something. Okay, ready when you are.
Okay, let's just hit play, see what happens.
Yo, the typical llama. What is a typical llama like anyway?
Okay, so I haven't actually finished the course yet.
But I have a best time in 27 seconds. Oh, changed UI. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Oh, both
Um,
fell for the first trap. We should respawn.
They should respawn?
Okay.
Yep, that worked. Don't blow up rocks. Okay, cool. Oh no! It had no collision anyway.
Oh, maybe none of them got.
Why has it got no collision?
Maybe none of them have got collision.
That one's saved.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. I guess. Yeah, I think I know why that is. So jumping pillar has collision enabled. Oh, maybe I don't know why that is. Something in the code. If I search, doesn't do anything with collision. Could it be something to do with like server client disagreeing where it is? I don't think we do anything on the client, do we? It's all server side.
Shouldn't. What, the collision on these pillars?
Yeah, I'm trying to think how or why they're, because they do have collision. I can't see anything in the full
Okay.
script that would remove that. Self.active? No.
Collision enabled. Yeah, there is a collision enabled flag set in there. Fall. So it does a wobble, waits wobble time, then there's self getting dot collision enabled equals false. So that should be when it's already fallen.
Oh wait, yeah, there is a. I was looking at the wrong script. Oh,
Well, that won't help. That should be when it's already fallen. Or have you changed the logic in some way
I
so it never gets set to true again?
I've got the reset from opposite bit, but that's just over one set here. Do we need it to lose its collision?
We don't in this case, no.
I guess we don't.
It used to be there so you could drop down, but then you'd fall through the platform anyway.
Okay, I'm just going to comment that out and let's try again because we have 5 minutes left.
Oh no.
Time flies. We haven't even tested the broken spades yet, so nice try. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're finding the spades that my obstacle swing script,
Oh,
oh dear, lacked an understanding of collision a little bit.
oh wait, we were killed. I thought I turned damage players off. Oh, that was brave. Ow.
Oh, I nearly reached it.
You like yeeted me off the back to the start.
All right, I guess I'll try and do this without dying. So they're not all bad.
They're not all bad. Oh, these are going nuts.
I don't know what to trust.
Oh, there's some disagreement, I think, as to where. I felt like I was jumping from much higher than where they actually were. Oh.
Yeah, this game's got harder. Oh, I made it! Okay, right, walls. Walls are just annoying, but I can get through that.
They should be just turning off and on randomly, yeah. More of a nuisance than an actual... Okay, I need to...
Oh, spades do nothing. Okay.
Cool, let's
I
go
know
back.
why spades do nothing. I can fix that.
Yeah, let's go back. I need to basically slow these things down because they are going nuts. They seem to be activating before they've actually deactivated. If that's possible. Okay, let's go and see. So
there. Okay, I think I've fixed these spades. Although, yeah, they don't look great.
So activation time is every 5 to 10 seconds. Deactivation time is set at 2 seconds. So it should come back after 2 seconds, if I understand that correctly.
Maybe. Ah, that's actually looking all right if the spade stays looking like that. I'm sure I did exactly that just now and it did something completely different. But anyway. Crayta, are you hyped for Halloween? I think so. We've got the hub ready with our haunted house. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Yeah, it's really cool. It's it's definitely worth checking out, finding all the keys and getting the outfits and all the special things that you can get through there.
Oh yes, I'm currently wearing both things.
Yeah, I think I've currently got vampire head on. Anyway, let's concentrate. We've got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Okay, right. Spades work.
Spades work.
I guess 2 minutes isn't really enough time to. Yeah, don't run yet. This is the lobby. 2 minutes isn't enough time to really make any fixes, so we just have to play test and hope it'll work.
Hopefully.
Don't touch the rocks.
Okay, made it.
Good job.
Wait, what?
Ah, I'm dead.
I landed on that one, then it just killed me.
The death plane might be quite high.
Ah, maybe.
So it may look like you land on something fine, but then you die anyway. So maybe I should lower it a bit more.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely something weird going on with where I think the server thinks these are.
Oops. Okay, that's a bit strange. There's like a massive delay on the spades hitting you for some reason. Oh no, don't fall now!
We've got 1 minute and 9 seconds left.
Oh yeah, throw some music in. Okay, right. Let's go back to the spades.
Yeah. Oh yeah, music.
Fix them. Music. Add music. Have you got anything to fix?
I think I need to fix these, but I don't really know how to fix them.
Good.
So let's just go without those. We've got 50 seconds left, so everybody should be wrapping up their final things. Let's search Western.
So
Western.
Are you
wagon chase?
You're adding the music then.
Yeah. Oh, I've got music.
I'll just adjust our world settings somewhat in the time that I have.
Okay, let's go for this one. We want not to be 3D. We don't want it to have range. Play. 15 seconds. Oh, this is brave. Changing world settings now.
It's fine.
Okay, and we are down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift off.
Publish. With that overspill. Look at that. Cool. Okay. Everybody.
That's quite orange.
Head to your current tab. This game is called No Pressure. That doesn't make any sense. This game is called. Okay, no, we'll keep it called No Pressure.
Call it whatever you
No
want.
Pressure, take your time. A game made on stream in just 60 minutes. Be the fastest, but take your time. Not
Very precisely
everything
60
is
minutes.
as it seems. Select an
Dry
image.
Coast is published. We'll have something to check out. Are we going to ours first?
Yeah, let's go into Oz first. While we're going to Oz, we're going to publish. People can jump in. Head over to Discord if you're not on Discord. Discord.gg/Crayta. Sign up and throw your game links into. Should we say looking for feedback? Be interesting to see what sort of feedback random people on Discord start giving us from these quick games. But I'm still looking for an image. There we go. That'll do.
What, like for our game? Are you sure the Crayta team made this? Yes.
Cool. Okay, well, I hope everybody had fun. As I say, that was it seemed a little bit more chill than last time. There was a lot of madness going on in chat. I remember last time, but hopefully everyone enjoyed that as a format. As I know, let's say it's really quite a fun way to approach sort of game design. It kind of forces you into decisions, forces you into kind of prototyping little things, and also exploring the packages. So we managed to do all of that actually with very little. I'll speak for myself at least. Code, kind of mainly just a couple of tweaks, but finding old packages I knew we had and making the most of those and coming up with something that looks okay. I think it should hopefully be a fun little thing, at least for an evening's work.
I don't think I touched code. Don't think I opened a file in that.
Oh, so your spades?
Oh no, I did, didn't I? The spades were all set up. Like I just used things that came with the Hobby Components package.
Okay.
I did open the code, didn't I, to check your thing? But I didn't actually adjust any code for myself.
Okay, the race is on. Oh, that's not you, that's Wes.
I'm not even in it.
Oh, did we lower the death plane? No, we did.
No, maybe not.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that your world settings adjustments last minute paid off. It looks good.
Not too orange.
Not too orange. It's very like sunset almost, isn't it? Oh, these pillars are behaving way better. I think it was just preview. They weren't really behaving very well. They seem much better now in play mode. Good.
You don't. You saw a body launch upwards.
Yeah.
You don't spawn incorrectly if you join partway through a round, by the way.
Oh. Where do you spawn? Like what happens?
000, I think. Just stop looking forwards. Will I get a share code out for this?
Yeah, let's do that.
Give ourselves some feedback on it.
Yeah. Not applicable. Best time 51 seconds.
This change should be a little lower. Let's do join partway.
Okay, go.
That's it. 000.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, we can go now.
Ow, ow, ow. I'm constantly getting blown up. Sorry, Wes, I think I just blew Wes up as well.
So, this is the same format as Obby Champion something? Champion something Obby?
Ultimate Ragdoll. So, the way
that's a synchronous race, isn't it?
That's a synchronous race, but the race ends when someone gets to the finish line. Unlike this one, this one will wait. I think Obby or Champion was actually made from a different starter. I'm trying to think which one, but I remember doing. I wrote the code specifically about like when someone hits the finish line, it ends the race and stuff like that. Oh, I can just see you.
That section is not easy.
Not easy, but I made it. Oh,
yes,
that was a close finish. I like that you just have to jump to your death if you're like racing to the finish line.
Whoa! I beat Wes by 0.03 seconds.
Okay.
Right.
I've got 4s in here.
Someone thinks they can start early.
Silly llama.
Silly llama. Such a typical llama, you can't do that.
Go.
Oh, it's a bit difficult when you all start in the same. Oh. Sorry, that was definitely me. I like that there's kind of an element of collaboration, like if someone else jumps on a rock, you're dead too. A bit like some of the game modes in Fall Guys, like the one with the tipping balance boards, where if someone else like tips it the same way, ruins it for you, and you're like, no.
Oh no, that was bad.
Yes, here we go. Record time. I'm not really sure what's going on with the spades, because the first spade looks like it's working correctly, and all the others, the doors are kind of tilted wrong.
Oh, getting totally ruined by these things.
Maybe I made a change to that one and didn't make it to all the others. That's probably it.
The instance rather than the whole template.
I think it's also triggering. Oh, I got a level up.
Nice.
I think it's also triggering itself in the trigger. So like the spade swings into the trigger and then goes, there's something in the trigger.
Wes keeps jumping down there. I don't know what they're trying to achieve, but just keep seeing their body like mash down to the floor. Right, okay, last one.
I'm going for a record. It's going to be a record.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened?
Did you just
launched me?
I just saw you like stood on on top of the tunnel.
Wrong checkpoint.
Oh, hack.
Come on. It launched me all the way, like pretty much to the end.
Oh, no. I dipped my toes on the death plane. Oh, I totally made that. Yeah, this obstacle pack that we made is actually a really fun thing to build with. Like, you can create some pretty daft things, like, quite quickly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, don't wobble.
Just missed out. Right, let's go for a space.
The wobbly pillars is probably the hardest obstacle. Pillar was coming up as I died and it launched me up into the air.
That's always fun.
No, I need something to land there. Oh, perfect. I will finish. No!
No, you won't. Oh, I'm the only one that finished. Outrageous.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's have a look at who else we've got. Okay, one more. Okay, let's go one more. Let's go one more. We've got the Grand Canyon. I think we said it in Discord, didn't we? We can see some more, so let's have a look at the Grand Canyon. Oh, a bit bad. Looking for feedback. Is that what I said? Isn't it? What did we have? Anybody share? Oh. Sorry, Dad of Dads. I just came and scored that for you. Race to the Saloon. Okay. We've got Race to the Saloon and we've got the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon. Again.
You can just say the Grand Canyon if you want.
I guess, yeah, say the Grand Canyon.
I know what you mean. Which one are we going to?
Yeah, I'm gonna quit. I can't do this. So let's go. I think Katie said this first. So let's go to the Grand Canyon.
No, wait. Oh no, it is that.
It is that. Yeah.
Hang on, KD said something different in the chat. The Grand Canyon.
Canyon, but it's Canyon.
Kenyon.
Canyon. I think I've said it too much now and everything doesn't sound right.
Also real words.
Cool. Okay, so it's time for a race. Oh, nice font.
That is a great
What?
I just hang on.
I just swore and stepped to the left and just fell to the floor. I feel like this is a bit of a troll map.
Wait, where's the end checkpoint?
Oh,
KD, where do I end?
am I not respawning? Oh no, spawning forever. Adam,
KD, where do I finish?
Adam, save me.
I would if I could finish. Maybe I'll just die. Did you fall in like the rock?
I fell.
Invisible rock at the start.
Yeah, but you don't respawn, so you don't die. Unless that's gonna start the new race, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Okay, right. Let's be careful about this.
Yeah, let's be careful. But I think there, KD, you probably just need to make sure you go to the game controller and enable respawns. Oh, level 22.
Yeah, that's a good choice of font actually. I like that. And I like that path there with the rocks lining it. That looks cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, we meant to not go that way. We meant to go in the tent.
Oh,
don't touch metal.
we must get the tent.
Okay, what?
Dead. Let's get a sharing character if anyone from the US wants to join. Forget you
I
can't.
quite like this idea actually.
Go in
That
the same instance.
we've got to complete it together. If one person dies, the other has to give up as well.
Oh, that's true actually. Yeah.
Add a new dynamic until other people join, and then we can get angry at them. Okay, right. So let's take this carefully.
Don't die.
What? How did I die there?
You died by the spinning wheel of steel.
Oh, did I slightly get pushed up by stepping on a button?
Hey! Actually, when the racing is this way. So maybe that's like... Maybe that's the inconspicuous bit of it, is it's like actually hidden behind you. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. I want to try and complete it though.
But it looks like it should be this race. Right? It looks like it's being set up to go around this way.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I know you thought No.
Is that the end?
That's the end.
Oh no, it says wrong checkpoint. Wait, what? Oh, you go back again or something?
I know, I got a new personal best.
What? I'm dead.
Maybe it's an if Adam, then.
What?
Pretty funny. Typical Armor says, please try my game. So we're not going to try any of the games, we're trying are the ones that were made as part of this event this evening. But if you do have games you'd like people to play, then obviously do make sure you share those on Discord. Otherwise, we'll be doing a play along. Not this week. AJ's not going to be around tomorrow. We haven't really got anyone from the team available to do it. We do obviously have a special video coming up tomorrow as part of the build jam, so do look out for that. But yeah, do keep kind of poking on Discord if people to play your game if you'd like them to, and obviously we will get to it in a future stream if we find time. But we're going to be essentially just playing the games that were made this evening. So okay, I think let's move on to the next one. But KD, that's really cool. I kind of like the idea of the misdirection.
How do you finish?
I just run to the end of that a little bit and it tells me that I'm finished.
They keep saying wrong checkpoint. Like there was another one that you hit and I didn't.
Wow, maybe you're just not trying hard enough.
Fine.
Okay, so
you couldn't see me. You're in the menu.
Yeah.
Said fine and just jumped angrily to my death.
So next we've got Race to the Saloon. This is from Dry Coast. I'm assuming it's a collaboration. You said ours is called Race to the Saloon. So I'm looking. Recently updated Race to the Saloon. Oh, you've even got cover image in. Or is that just your cover image from a different game? Race to the Saloon with fists full of cash. Okay, I'm excited. This is a dry cereal. Okay. Thought as much. I remember, yeah, you guys came up with a really big. There was like the witches on brooms. There was all sorts going on in the last one you did.
Right. Witches on brooms.
Yeah, there was the one they did. I can't remember. There was something flying around on a broom that was like really hard to spot. It was so fast, but it looked really cool.
We've got money bags on our hands. There's dynamite here. A lot of it.
Is this like literal fists full of cash? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Oh, doing the share link. I'm like 16 seconds behind. Okay, let's go.
I'm guessing the dynamite kills us.
Oh,
That would be a safe assumption.
it does certainly kill you.
Okay, good.
I just got blasted back to the start.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I did it. I'm in the saloon. Hey, wait a minute. I recognise this saloon. This is from. What was that game?
High Noon.
Yeah, that one.
That one, yeah.
The one that I remembered. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Dynamite does indeed kill you. Wait, I finished, right? Do I not get a time? Oh no, it gives Russ a while to
Oh
finish.
no.
Yes.
I was right there. Okay, do make sure you use the share link that is in chat, and that will get you straight in to the game. If you haven't played the game before, if you're kind of here for the first time, you don't know what Crayta is, those links will get you through. You can kind of head to Crayta.com, learn more about Crayta, how to make games, how to play games. It's completely free. It's available on Google Stadia and the Epic Game Store, so you can play in both places. If you don't quite have a device, like a PC that could play the game through Epic, then I'd highly recommend checking out Google Stadia, cloud gaming. Just need a browser. It's really great stuff. So yeah, if you have any more questions, if you are here for the first time, then do head over to Discord, which is available on discord.gg/Crayta. You can ask more questions from us devs and also the community. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's no checkpoints on this one, is there?
No, I don't think so.
Savage.
It's quite short if you can manage it. I'm not going to let you win this. I'm not going to let you win this.
I think you're about to let me win this.
Not. I refuse.
Waited with the backwards walk.
But who's the real winner
On the leaderboard.
now?
Oh, okay, right, this time. 1 hour is rough. 1 hour is pretty rough. It really forces you to sort of make decisions quick and build. But it is always, it's a fun exercise.
Yeah. I don't think any of these games are really intended to be kept, but they might sort of jog your memory, not jog your memory, jog your imagination and make you think, oh, right, I could try and do this maybe. I never thought to combine those two mechanics or that mechanic with that theme pack.
Yeah, and it sort of forces you into exploring packages and things as well. There might be some packages that you had never found before that you actually found to be super useful. We spend a lot of time kind of trying to make really crafted experiences that are going to do really well, get lots of plays. And there's kind of game jam mentality, right? You sort of force yourself into a speed build. This is pretty extreme. But potentially a mechanic or an idea will come out of this that you can then take away with you. There's no reason why these games can't be updated and kind of moved on and stuff. Yeah, don't worry. I assume that's later or Wes. But yeah, in case you missed it, Sovereign Games is Hidden Dangers. Yeah, we did see that. Right, we're going to go one more. I want to try and get a clean-ish run. We'll do one more and then we'll move on to Hidden Dangers. If there are any more, let me know in chat and we'll jump in and play those. Otherwise, we'll look to wrap the stream up shortly. I see Thor's here. Okay, player-to-player collision. That is rough.
Oh, mean.
Okay, go. I think this might be my favourite music.
Oh, I've turned the sound up.
It's the one that's like banjos and like a little bit more like hyper. Oh, action. Oh no! Oh no!
Yes.
Oh, I was like,
Yes.
I was so close.
29.6. I'll take that.
I was going to finish in like 27, but I got excited.
That was even with me dying. I think. Yeah, I did die. Yeah, I died. Did I die?
You must have died near the start, I think, to get 29.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm dead. Right, okay.
I don't think I died.
Yeah, move on. Okay. So I think the last one I'm going to do, unless any more pop up, the last one I'm going to do is the Sovereign Games entry. This is Hidden Dangers Speed Build. Watch your step. It seems like everybody kind of hit the same stride, and I think this was one that kind of forced people into the same thing. There's only so much you can do with that sort of prompt combined with race, but it's interesting that everybody's done slightly different things as well. We've all taken the trap-based race, racing to the saloon. Pretty good idea. Ours was just race to the abyss. Basically, there was no real objective.
It's true. It's nice to have an objective, isn't it?
We've got the death tracker in here as well.
That was a good idea.
Interesting to
Does
see.
it look
that
like it's broken?
Probably just on like default information, or it's broken.
Watch where you're going, you crazy cowboy. What did I do?
There's a share link.
Russ, I am perma-dead. Can you die, please?
0 respawns. Okay. How did you die? Oh, there we go.
I guessed that.
Way! Okay.
Okay, right.
It's going to be one of these like super trolly ones.
What was that game that I played on the stream, like near the launch of Crayta, that I got really frustrated with, and then you made a meme compilation?
Wasn't that the surprise obby stream where we all we put walls up, didn't we? And it was like me, you, Sean, and Maggie all had like an area that we built in secret. Oh man.
Oh wow, this is a bit hard.
This is really rough with no respawns.
No, there's the one someone else made, and it had like the rotating boulders and stuff. Oh no, that was us.
That was Sean's
right.
section. I remember Sean's section was like
section,
outrageous because like the whole compilation is you just shouting at Sean.
Yes, that was it.
And even he was getting like excited when you got past a bit because he was really hoping we could get past it.
Right, so I think oh no.
You think what, Adam? You think what?
Oh, I get bounced up and down now.
This is fun.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oh, and he's back.
Well, this is fun.
Oh,
come on. Right, we've got to learn where these are. So it's between the two rocks at the start. What I have to say is, with these trolley games, it is nice to give a clue as to where the things are. Like, it's fine that something can catch you out a couple of times, but as long as players can learn what the obstacles are and then learn to avoid them without it becoming too frustrating, which this may have.
So I'm just
So
seeing.
I know between. Oh, what? Come on! Right,
Slate
go all the way left. Don't go back.
Slate is saying that the start locator is in the wrong place, so we're probably starting like halfway around the course or something. And yeah, Katie's basically confirming that it was that stream, and that actually Ekrok's saying that I'd like to see another stream like that. So that's a pretty good idea. Maybe we could arrange something like that.
Disagree.
Okay, right.
Right, all the way this way.
Rocks? Question mark.
Up here. Stop. No, what?
Stop.
Oh.
Get smashed by the terrain. Oh wait. Oh no. Okay. If I just keep going down this edge.
Rocks? What do you mean rocks?
Oh no.
You know what I was saying
Oh.
about the platform between rocks? Because I meant like the red rock that's grown up out
Oh,
of
I see. I'm getting bullied by the terrain now. No entries. Right, okay, I kind of want to solve this. Even though we're kind of in a broken state, like I still feel like there's a challenge here. Where's the finish? Which way around do we need to go? I'm thinking the checkpoints are the scarecrows, and actually we need to go this way.
After you. Go on. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, okay. Careful you can get.
Is it? Oh wait, I guess that's where we're meant to start. So we go through.
Oh, okay. 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 So both the same thing. So you want to go down the left. Good point. No.
Oh no! I got a fairway. Okay, I know where to go next.
Oh, come on, we got this.
Right. In case that's a checkpoint, I guess we should go all the way to the left side, run back and come through the scarecrows. Then go along the left.
Oh, I see, yeah. Look,
So-
rage quit. Okay, it's just two of us.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, follow me when you're ready.
You want to go
All the way left,
all the way along?
all the way along. Come through that scarecrow and then
Okay.
go back to the left. Right, now go along here. Now you see that rock circle.
You can
Stop,
get-
Just stop.
You can get quite far down the left-hand side.
Yeah, any further and you'll die. Then you go across here. Then there was a thing there, so then I think you run onto that middle rock. Okay, run between that and where I suggested.
Okay.
Did you
Yeah,
reach the
I'm
middle
safe.
rock? That's as far as I go.
Okay.
And I'm now slumped against the side of this, so maybe you're safe now.
Nope. Okay, so that
Okay,
one
but
just
you got
past
to that. Then maybe along the left three rocks.
Or yeah. Okay. We're plotting a course. Unai says, I don't know if we're supposed to enter. I just drive. No, that's fine. You can come and join. The more bodies we have, the more like bad areas we eliminate, and as long as one of us makes it, we'll be good.
That is true. Yeah, this is a team effort. We just need one person to know.
No, if you have
Do we
enough,
actually know if we need to do the scarecrow stuff?
I don't know, but I feel like you're right, and that we're going to get so far, and it's going to go wrong checkpoint. Okay,
So up to that circle,
round the
but
top.
not beyond it.
Oh, damn. Too close to the
Be
right.
careful where you go across there. You've got to go straight to the other rock circle.
Right.
Then you have to go forwards a bit.
Yeah, like curve around now, go to that
With
rock.
that rock in the middle.
Okay, now go
Then
straight
you could go
straight to that one.
straight to that one.
Yeah.
Straight to the next.
No, that's when I died. So you probably want to go right.
Didn't you die jumping ahead of the next?
I think you might want to go to the right of the water tower in front of you.
Are you sure?
No, but that might work.
Shall I?
Just wait for your body to fling in the air.
I'm going. Shall I run to the rock or keep going along the wall?
Up to you.
I'll keep going along the wall. Alright, I've made it to another pair of scarecrows.
Okay. I'm face down in the grass, so it's all on you.
Ah! Okay, the floor has no collision now.
Nice. And that's probably
Alright, we're
random.
getting somewhere. There's something weirdly fun about trying to work out how trolly this is.
I was going to say, it's like,
Remember the part.
we're kind of in a completely broken state in a way, but it's like we're making our own fun. And I'm leveling up. I guess there's some activities in there that we're getting, so.
Oh yeah, probably comes with the default every time you start a race or something. That's cool. Okay. Scarecrow step.
Apex.
Actually unnecessary.
Okay, so you want to go to there,
Up to here.
but not too close to the right, because that's where I got things.
Straight
Oh, now I
across
went too
there.
far to the left. Oh, come on, there's like
Along there.
tiny gap.
Okay, well I know where I'm going at
Yeah,
least.
go for it.
All the way along here. Okay, then these scarecrows. I think if I run all the way to the left. Yes, I'm not falling yet. I can see like a seam in the voxel mesh. That's a bit concerning.
It's so ominous.
Okay, you can run all the way along the left there to the next water tower. then I can see another scene. I test this by trying to like jump onto it and then mantle if it goes wrong. Okay, no, it seems safe. Right, there's a straight run. What do I do? All the way along the left.
Just gun it, yeah.
Gunning it along the left. To the water tower. Success. There's another straight run. I'm just going to go along the left. I'm now at some scarecrows. New personal best.
Nice. Just really. Oh, it's just self-made. I was going to say I was going to try and photo mode to you, but it's only self-made. Okay, right. We're going to have one more shot. See if you can guide me to the end, so we can witness the whole course, and then we'll end the stream. I think there.
What a strange variation on a game.
Yeah.
This whole bit was where I got to at the end, but it looks like we didn't need to do it. Like, this was what I saw in front of me at the end.
Right.
Okay. Go.
Yeah, I'm going to follow you this time. And step where you step.
Yeah. Alright, you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of oddly terrifying.
You could die at any moment.
Yeah. It's like being in a minefield.
Okay. Okay. And across the scarecrows, but not too much. And then all the way along the left.
Okay.
There are still 4 more routes. Ah. All the way along the left.
I'm assuming this is just a little hack we found where there's no traps along the side.
Quite possibly, I don't know. But it's still satisfying that we managed to complete it.
It is.
All the way along the left. Through the scarecrows.
Yay!
I don't know if there was anything in these. Just going back, no, I don't think there was anything in all of those like bits where we just went along the left. Well, that was different.
Yeah, that was fun. I'd say that was like, you know, kind of make your own fun. But it definitely promised there for like a rage-inducing hobby with lots of different kind of hidden stuff. And yeah, no, I quite enjoyed that one. That was pretty cool. Okay, that's probably a good point in which to wrap this stream up. So thanks again, everybody, for joining in. As I say, this sort of format of stream is really fun. It's really casual. It doesn't take a huge amount of prep on my part, which is always nice. It's just kind of a roll-up, generate a theme, and jump in and sort of have fun with the community playing the game as it's sort of intended to be played. So thank you, everybody, as I say, for joining in, and sort of hope that maybe that's inspired you to kind of create something, take these creations and maybe add some things to them and sort of spruce them up a bit, add a few, you know, kind of tweaks here and there, and come out with some sort of fun little rage-inducing races, perhaps. So do make sure you follow us and subscribe on Twitter, on Twitch and YouTube to catch up with more of this sort of stream format in the future. So we do this kind of fairly regularly every week, and also we normally have a play along every Wednesday. We're not going to have one tomorrow, but we do have a exciting video announcing our winners across the various prizes of our first major Build Jam, the £50,000 prize pool. So do make sure you stay tuned for that tomorrow, and then yeah, we're going to be they will be live again next week with more fun streams. And probably I think what we're going to do next week is maybe have a look at using some of the Build Jam, kind of some of our favorite packages from the Build Jam, and maybe showing people a bit more in depth how they work, and maybe trying to build them into a game scenario somehow. So that should be pretty fun to do. Make sure you kind of get your notification bells ready to alert you about those. And if you aren't already, head over to Discord. It's discord.gg/Crayta. As I say earlier, that's a really good place to keep up to keep in touch with the devs, and also with the community. There's a lot going on at the minute. You know, we've got all sorts of programs, we've got the build jams, we've got events, all sorts of fun stuff. So it's a really good place to keep, you know, it's the heartbeat of the community really lives in Discord, as well as obviously the game itself. Yeah, thank you, Adam, for joining in. So it's always fun to kind of take these challenges, especially when you've got someone to collaborate with.
Yeah, cheers. It was good fun.
Cool.
And thanks for joining in, everyone else.
Yeah, excellent job. And we will see you next week for more streams. And obviously, we'll see you on Discord throughout the week. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you later.